Hello fellow YouTubers, and today I'm having a look at the Rooke. She's the Tier 7 Royal Navy battle cruiser that sits on this battleship line here, and I'm grinding to get the Hawk, then the Duncan, and then finish with the St. Vincent. So, what modules, what equipment? Slot 1, I've gone with Main Armaments Modification 1. In slot 2, I've gone with Damage Control System Modification 1. And in slot 3, Aiming Systems Modification 1. And then in slot 4, Damage Control System Modification 2 to reduce the fire chance and the flooding recovery time. Now, if I had a tankier build and a 21-point captain, I might be tempted to swap this for Steering Gears Modification 1. But I don't, and so I've gone with the fire prevention. As you can see, he's only an 11-point captain. I've taken Gunfeeder as my first pick. Brisk, because why not? I mean, plus 10% ship speed. If we look at maneuverability, you can see she already does 33.5 knots. When undetected, we can bring that up another 10%. So around the 37 knot range. Quite handy. Good for sneaking down a flank, etc. between islands. Our third pick would be Adrenaline Rush. And then after that, I've gone with Concealment Expert, which gets our concealment to a rather handy 11.7 kilometers. Quite competitive. Okay. Now, if I had a 21-point captain, where would I put the rest of my points? Because she hasn't got a super heal, I'm not going to be doing a St. Vincent build on this ship, or a Duncan build. She doesn't have the super heal to accommodate Furious. So, I'm going with a more traditional build on this one. My next pick would be Fire Prevention Expert. Then I would go for the extra heal with Emergency Repair Expert. And then I would finish with either of Basics of Survivability, or maybe take a dip into Super Heavy AP Shells. But that will increase the length of time you burn. If you're comfortable with burning, could be a good pick. But I would personally go with Basics of Survivability to give you that full tankiness. Because battle cruisers aren't very tanky, so they need all the little tank skills they can get. Unless, of course, they have a super heal. That's when things get interesting, but I'll discuss the St. Vincent build when I have her. Okay. That's that. Artillery-wise, go back to port. We've got 3 turrets with triple-mounted 381mm guns, and they're quite good. Maximum range of 18.2 kilometers. Fire chances on the HE shells of 34%. Initial velocity, not great, not terrible. Initial velocity 836 meters a second, and same with the AP rounds. And the AP rounds do a thunderous 11,400 if the fuses proc. The HE is 5,350. The shell switching time is 18.6 seconds, and the reload time is quite slow, 31 seconds. But trust me, with Adrenaline Rush, that will come down to under 30 seconds. Once you take some damage. Okay, the secondary batteries are not much to talk about. They exist. They've got a range of 5.9 kilometers and a fire chance of 50%. Certainly wouldn't do a secondary build on this ship. She has torpedoes. There you have an 8-kilometer range. You get 2 of them, 95-second reload, 2 a side, that is. Total damage of 15,867 and a torpedo speed of 61 knots. Let's have a look at the armor layout, shall we? Now, she's a sort of typical British battle cruiser. She has this soft 16mm nose. The deck armor is 26mm. The side belt is 305mm. And the torpedo protection is 26mm. If we take the nose off, you can see that the casemate armor here of 305mm sits on top of the Citadel, which is quite squishy, but sits up below the waterline, I do believe. Yeah, below the waterline, with this large chunk casemate armor sat on top. So Yes, you are protected to a certain extent. Plunging shells will hit your citadel, but I would say you're relatively safe. But look out for those broadsides. Okay. Right. I think it's time we took her for a spin. So in this battle, I'm in the Rooke, and we've got a carrier aside, a couple of destroyers aside, 3 cruisers aside, and is that 6 battleships aside? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, I've been thinking about the St. Vincent, a battleship which, well, battle cruiser that some people say is thoroughly broken, so I'm going to grind it. I'm going to grind it. I'm taking the Rooke for a spin. And hopefully, eventually, I will get the St. Vincent. I could just buy it for free XP, but I think I'm going to be spending all my free XP on researches. So I can get a research ship. Okay. You know, the old reset system. Okay, so we're going to head down to sea. Going to bring my speed down a little bit because I don't like the idea of possibly getting spotted early. But that island in front of me is quite appealing. Okay. Oh, hello. Sharnos 43. Okay. Congo.
Engine boost activated.
Yeah, I'm going to take a run at the flank.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy destroyer sighted.
Don't want to be lit just yet. Ah, Fubuki. Interesting. I'm just sizing up the red team just to see what the ship positions are. And the Fubuki on the flank's going to be a problem. Did he launch? Did he launch? Okay, Scharnhorst. Yeah, he's showing broadside. He's going to be showing broadside. I think I should try the AP. Got a couple of fires on him, which he'll probably have put out, but I'm going to try the AP. If he doesn't vanish behind that island first. Yeah, we should... still burning. Okay. Alright. Burning and turning. Curious. I guess she damage con something else. Yeah, he's not broadside now, but still get 6k damage. Okay, alright, that's good. I'll take it. What is he doing? What is he doing? What are you doing, my dude? I know that it's always a good idea in a secondary ship, or if you're using a secondary build, although I probably wouldn't bother on the Scharnhorst 43, but if you are bothering, then you might want to sneak up and get as close as possible to your foe before unleashing your 9.5 kilometers of secondaries on them. However, I do think that's what he's doing. I think he's literally waiting for someone to come close enough for him to reveal himself and blow them to bits with his secondaries. At least that's kind of the play there, I think. Anyway, we'll stay in the area. We'll stay in the area. I'd like to know where that Fubuki went. There he is. Still just sat there.
Torpedoes to port.
Okay, got some hits on the Fubuki. I assume he was torpedoing the Koenig. Oh, and he's down. Good, 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 good.
Well done, Commander.
Thank you, London. Now, London's close enough. I would imagine the Scharnhorst is going to reveal himself now and take out our London. I assume. London's smoking. Of course, as soon as I can, I'll give the London some assist.
Engine boost activated.
Had I known that the Scharnhorst player was going to do this, I think I should have probably pushed the island, but he's got backup. There's a Koenig with him. There was a Fubuki with him as well at the time. That would have been a bit dangerous, to say the least. He slowed down. Still 12k damage. But he slowed down. Shit. I was expecting him to advance on the London, but he slowed down. I mean, you've got torpedoes, Scharnhorst, you know. You do have torps, mate. Okay. And he's down. Okay, Koenig got him. Cool. Alright, so that's freed up the flank a little. No Fubuki, no Scharnhorst. Let's have a look at this Congo. Ah.
Aircraft gun crews are on.
Seems the CV's found me. Okay. Hi, CV. Shit. Here we go.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Here we go. Hopefully I can outspeed those. Yeah, just about. Okay. Ooh, good hit on the Congo. Nice Citadel. Almost 19k damage. Happy with that. Mind you, he's tier 5. I'm using... what am I using? 386mm guns, that's right. Royal Navy 386s. Okay, let's see if we can sink this guy. He's turning all the time, so I went for the upper deck. Got another 5k. Not great.
Boost deactivated.
I'll just leave a couple of torps there. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's a Congo dealt with. Carrier's still on my case. Give it up, Ranger. Give it up. I mean, the Rook's got pretty reasonable AA. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's reasonable. And we do get defensive fire with her. Not putting that fire out
Gun crews are on full alert.
until I'm satisfied that he's not about to get another fire on me. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, when the Rook's on a tier, she can dish it. She can definitely dish it. I've been quite lucky with the matchmaker today on this battle. Everything's on tier, and the carriers are only tier 6. I'm top tier.
Aircraft gun crews are on normal alert. Problem solved, sir.
So we're just going to heal up and cruise on through. We do appear to be winning, but only by one ship. And there's a lot of battles raging down at A. And we just lost our Nelson, so things are evening up somewhat. Torpedo bombers from the Ranger. I wonder if he's going to drop on me. Who knew, right? Of course he is. Of course he is.
Activated.
No, I'm not sure I can squeeze through that gap. She's a bit wide, the Rook. Well, I'll be ding-donged. I can. Well, well, well. There I was thinking that we were too wide for that kind of nonsense, but I just threaded the needle. Alright. Okay. It's always worth giving these maneuvers a try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Shimakaze torps. Ooh. Big boom, no Rook. But yeah, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's see if I can find this aircraft carrier. I imagine he's running for his life round about now. I assume the Ranger is now heading down the map towards A. But who knows? I very much doubt he's at H9, his original position. But I've seen weirder things, so we'll go check it out. My first cup of tea of the day. Yes, playing Royal Navy ships and drinking tea. I'm living the British Empire dream here. Okay. Either he's really tucked in tight to one of those islands, or I would have seen him by now. But I don't see any planes. Nothing's coming from that direction. So I'm going to assume he's moved on. Alright. Congo up ahead of us. And a nasty ball of ships sat on A. And Team Red seem to have taken the lead from us. They've got a cap advantage. They've got a ship advantage. And my lot are all sat behind me at sea with their fishing rods out. Except for the Britage. Is that a Britage up there? Oh, Britannia. I'm not sure how you say that. Okay. Serov staying safe. Maybe too safe. Battleships are staying safe. You know what? I want the St. Vincent, so I'm not going to play it safe. I'm going to push. I want to know what this ship, the Rook, can do anyway. I'm going to be in her for a while, grinding the St. Vincent. So let's push her hard and see what we can get. Okay, that was another 4k damage on the Galissoniere. Okay. Alright. Still no sign of the carrier. Yes, that's easy. Who's he launching planes at, I wonder? Yeah, he slowed down and turned out. Okay. Ah, there's a carrier. Okay, so he's beneath me. He's been okay. He's down at I5, I6. Okay, I5. Right. All right. And there he is. And there goes the Gaussier. Got him. Good. Good, good, good. I see the Koenig and the Tiger are joining me for my push. Good to see. I push B. So, really, if I'm honest, I'd like to sink this Ranger. Shells look good. Shame I gave him too much lead. Good damage. Another Citadel and 22k damage. And, oh no. Oh, no. They're pushing back in a team formation. Uh-oh. And I'm on point. Oh well, sod it. Well, let's just see how this goes. Let's lead this time. See if we can get him. And yeah. There's a little secret I know. I'm going to share it because everybody should know this. The Ranger's Citadel is on its arse on the back of the ship, on the Ranger. Okay, the Citadel's at the rear of the ship. Just a little heads up there. Got the carrier. But I'm in so much pain here. And down I go. Can we get the Iron Duke? Are we going to get the Iron Duke with those? They're looking good, aren't they? Are we? Yes, we are! It's just a flesh wound and a Confederate for that. Wow. Okay. Alright. And a high caliber. Good game. Alright, let's see how this pans out. The Koenig's going into Cap B. Our Tiger is in another time zone. I'm going to be kind and say that the Tiger is going for a crossfire trap on the Genesee with the Koenig. So I'm going to guess that those two are focusing the Genesee, right? Oh, Genesee got the Tiger. That's unfortunate. And now our fate lies in the hands of this Koenig. Oh, and of course our Serov, because the other team doesn't have a carrier. Our Serov, who's hiding right at the back of the map. I've got the Serov, and if I'm honest, I would have pushed up to the island at E6 to get as close as possible so that I could just bombard the crap out of them with torpedo bombers and rocket planes and skip bombers. So I would have sat my side of the island, that big island on B. I would have probably sat her at E6 because I could be constantly launching planes into these ships. I think our Koenig is outgunned and outmaneuvered here, so he's getting shot to bits, isn't he? Poor guy. Meanwhile, the Serov is on another planet. Okay, there he goes. Seraph players, if you're watching this, don't do what this guy's doing, okay? You want to win matches, you're going to have to get closer to the prey. I know it puts you at risk, but no risk, no reward, right? Yeah. Okay. Looks like we've lost this. Damn. It was a good game, too. Really enjoyed it. I love the Rooke. She's my new favorite Royal Navy battleship. Or battle cruiser. 4 kills. I almost got a Kraken, didn't I? Oh well. It wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. Gonna have to compliment you, sir, with your 6 sinkings. Very strong ship, the Genesee, though. Very strong. Can't stress that enough. Okay. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. Yeah. Yeah, I did beat him on XP, though. If we'd won, I would have had 2,500 and something. Okay. Alright. Good spread of damage. Good game. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.